Rush me.
All right. So, we were asked to do some research into a potential career post-secondary. So, I chose my passion, the only thing I truly want to do with my future, which is acting.
Depressing.
I don't need that from you, Chase. I am looking to go into becoming an actor. This career requires a high level of creativity and commitment, as if you are not fully committed, then you will never find true success. That's not just sometimes you might find true success. Never. You'll never find true success. Question, yes.
Is that why you're debating going to Story Institute and not 100% committed?
Absolutely, that is.
Nice.
I would like to be a film and TV actor, meaning I will pursue roles on films and television. I'm not sure if you guys can keep to get it. Wait until I finish the slide, please, before questions. This career path is filed under the Arts, Audio, Video, Technology, and Communications career cluster. Yes, question.
Do you have any pictures in here?
Yes, they're coming up. Do not worry.
Thank you.
Question.
Are you going to send this to me so I don't have to do it?
What do you mean you don't have to do it?
Oh, I don't have to do this. This is not CLC 12.
This is CLC 12.
There you go.
You're going to become an actor.
I don't know.
All right. So anyway, general overview. Number 2. My duties with this position would be to learn my lines and provide an authentic performance in a variety of roles through film and television. General social skills are useful and transferable between roles. Another transferable skill is the ability to take direction. What interests me about this career is the following. I enjoy being on screen, and I love being given the chance to inhabit a different person's shoes, which is something that I could do as an actor when being given different roles. Please stop laughing. I'm trying to present. Anyway, you need to value the importance of art, both in society and in film, as well as an appreciation for hard work and long hours. Question.
Why is in the first general review paragraph 4 of an app form? What was that? Was there an artistic design on that?
It does talk about art.
Okay,
Yes,
so continue, please.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
What kind of work, hard work for long hours have you done?
I went to Dragon's Den. I'm not sure if you heard. That was a long trip. Went down to Vancouver. We were actually there for a couple hours backstage before we actually went on. We were only there for about 10 minutes.
So you have prior acting experience?
I would say I have prior acting experience. I've been acting like your friend this whole time.
Did they kick?
So I
Didn't
can
they?
leave? Can I leave?
Well, I appreciate your being here.
Wait, didn't they kick you off the show within like minutes of you getting on camera though?
That was for legal purposes. I wasn't legally allowed to be there because I was under the age of 16 at the time.
Whatever you
So
said.
he covered himself with a mask.
Yeah,
You should have kept the mask on.
I should have, yeah. I had a big acting spot. You'll see it when it comes up later.
Yes.
Anyway, education and training. You really don't need any specific courses to pursue this career. It's a fairly artistically motivated career, so as long as you have some artistic background, interest in art and acting, you'll be able to become an actor reasonably well. Although it is preferable to have classes listed that show I have skills necessary to be an actor, i.e. drama, leadership. In the same vein as the last response, no post-secondary education is necessary to start working in the film and TV industry. I am, however, pursuing post-secondary education as I believe it can be a helpful boost to further my career and provide more focus to my post-high school life. No questions after that slide?
Can you repeat that?
How do you spell January?
Daniel needs to know for
I
January.
got it.
Alright, we're good
I
now.
always put Jan.
January.
Education and training, number 2. The school I have chosen to attend after high school is a school located in Vancouver known as the Story Institute. I have chosen this school as it provides a unique experience and offers more of what I'm looking for than other acting degrees from larger colleges and universities. The Story Institute will teach me to improve my improv skills, sorry, a little hiccup with the voice there, and instruct me on how to be my own agent and book my own auditions, among other things. Education and training, number 3. Oh, we have conflicting numbers here for the tuition as well.
It's nothing.
You had 9,000. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. This is a
I'm right.
this is a menial amount, really. The cost of attending the Story Institute is $9,800, according to my sources. Though some sources conflict with that statement. Some say $9,900. No apprenticeships or internship training is required. I will be taking the Professional Actor, Film, and TV course at the Story Institute, which is a 6-month program. There is the link. I cannot click it. I will be attending between the months of September and March of 2020. Benefits: connections within the acting industry, training to be my own agent. Agents, I can be multiple names.
It's March to September?
No, September month.
September to March.
Then how is it March of 2020?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-oh.
The professional actor and course details. I will not be reading all of this out. It is just the general overview of the course. Pardon?
Can you hear?
I actually
Yeah.
want to listen to all this.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can't read from
So,
there.
success. Acting truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Your success as an actor begins with combining a professional work
Word
ethic.
for word, your own words. Yeah, they can't
How do you do
Yeah,
this?
it's like the audition. Come on, in
You're
your own
an
words.
actor, you can't read off the board.
Exactly, right. I
Memorize
want you
your
to look at
lines.
the board. All right, so it will teach you to be an actor professionally. You will receive a variety of training from being able to book your own auditions, make connections within the acting industry through connections made because you pay money for them with directors, writers, different agents, and a variety of other people within the acting industry. You will also be paying money to go to this school. I am not hyped about that idea, but it is an important thing to take note of before you go here because, yes, questions?
The tuition is $9,900.
All right, that's my mistake. I will take that away
How
later.
are you getting paid to go to school?
I didn't say I was getting paid to go to school.
No, he's saying pay. Yeah, paying to go.
Paid to go to school.
Give them the money.
And it's 9,900, 6 months, only once.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
Right.
correct.
Is
Well,
there
that
any,
does not
is
include
there any,
living expenses within Vancouver
Is there
itself,
any
which is
already
quite
work you
expensive.
can do to reduce the price?
Yes, there is actually. I was going to move on to that slightly, well, a little bit later, but since you brought it up now, I can explain it now. There is a tuition, or there is a
That's $900.
Scholarship.
scholarship. My mistake, sorry. It escaped my mind for a very brief moment there. Anyway, please stop talking during my presentation. I'm trying to present it successfully. You're literally playing a game with your pen. Yes. So there is a scholarship that you can get, which is worth $1,000 if you do 4 to 5 volunteer hours per month. For every month that you're down there, you will get $1,000 off your tuition.
I just signed up for a scholarship today. $3,600.
I don't need to hear that right now, Jesse. Salary and level of responsibility. The starting salary for an actor is, of course, not specified, but is usually quite low, usually just above or pretty much minimum wage.
That's what he said. Did you copy him?
All right, you want to hear this? Okay, the real starting actor salary, if you are doing some extra work, which is usually where you will begin as an actor, you will be making $15.86 an hour if you do not have a speaking role. If you do have a speaking role, however, your payment can increase to $20+ an hour. So, payment is not given, well, when you're a high-level actor, payment is given not based on hours worked, but by a previously agreed-upon payment through contracts and the such. Pay rises if you have more to bring to a project, such as viewers or box office returns. Salary and level of responsibility, number 2. Senior level salaries are also not specified. However, the salary of a high-profile actor can be well into the millions of dollars. An example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was paid $40 million for starring in the Jumanji sequel, Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Yes, question.
What is Adam Sandler's net worth?
It is $420 million.
Oh, nice.
Or good one, damn.
Yes. To advance, you must be a good actor who can work well, and you will also require a good amount of luck to be chosen for decent, high-profile roles, or you must have connections. To succeed in acting, it's not what you know, but who you know. Here are some examples of jobs. These are just the list out right now. I will go into further detail on the coming slides. Here's a casting call for a student interactive film from Vancouver. As you can see here, the project type, it's a short project, very short. It's a non-union, which means you're not going to be in the union. It's not going to be recognized by the union.
What's the union?
The union, it's an acting union. I don't know the exact abbreviation. It is a union which you can enter into to be secure and safe within the acting industry so you don't get screwed over, basically.
Screwed over for what?
Just screwed over by certain people who might want to take advantage of you, agents, other people who might want to screw you over, directors, such as the touch.
They can't hire you and not pay you.
Basically. Ethnicity, it could be any. Sex, male or female, because, you know, diversity, baby. Age, 24 to 21.
24 to 21.
Yes, kind of ageist, but, you know, what are you going to do? Role, actor, city, Vancouver. This is just one example. Here's another example. Quite similar, only this one is for a male actor between the ages of 36 and 40, also in Vancouver, and it would be preferable if the ethnicity were Latino or Hispanic. Yes.
Wasn't this the first?
Yes. As I said, this in the earlier slide. If you'd like me to go back, but I can.
No, I'm good.
Okay. In the earlier slide, where I first had all of the links pressed out onto the slide, it just listed all the different ones I would cover, and then I would cover them in more detail as I came on.
Why is
Yes.
the salary $0?
It is non-union work. There is no payment required. It is more just volunteer work, but they can still advertise it as a job on the job site that I checked for.
Short film, usually owned by actual directors or by coming up directors who want to do their own creative projects. So they don't have the money or the funds to.
Wait, so who gave us that?
Well, I got into Story Institute, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, background actors plus actresses. This is another job search result. This is for these dates right here. I don't want to read them out. Last updated 2019-12-06. 770 views. Job number 599604. Yes, question.
Why do I need an NCE for that one?
It's just a nice thing to have.
Okay.
What's an NCE?
Yeah.
NC, non-compliant enchilada.
Oh, you're just saying that because the Latino one was on the list.
Yeah.
What if I can't afford enchiladas?
Well,
Yeah.
you're poor.
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
Facts.
Here's some facts on the community and finance. This was an estimation based on my current wage and salary, which is roughly around this compared to what I work. It's obviously, shifts may vary, and this number is not exact, but on average, this is usually what I'll be making as long as I save all of my money, which is not a viable thing to do in society, really. So, for part-time, I will be making just under I will be making just under $1,000 per month.
Whoa.
Please stop laughing. I know it's a flex, but
That's a lot of money.
I have $4,000 of prior savings, which I will take down with me to Vancouver. So my total income, when I go down there, will most likely be there around $4,997.02. Yes, question?
Well, I was just curious as to your plan of living in expensive place, whatever. And you're only good with working like less than 10 shifts at a job.
What?
Because
Are you asking if I'm comfortable working more than 10 shifts?
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course. To afford Vancouver, that's reasonable. I need to work more than 10 shifts. And I really, if I need to afford Vancouver, I'll work as many shifts as I need to. I can take a second job. I can work down East Hastings, work in the corners if I need to. That's just what needs to be done. I would like to live somewhere warm, ideally Los Angeles. This is far down the line. If I do end up going down to Vancouver, then I will live in Vancouver for quite a while before I move down to Los Angeles. It's just really a preference that I would like to live somewhere warm. The average rent cost for a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles is $2,100 American. Expensive, I know.
How much is that in Canadian?
Like $1,700. Anyway, what?
Like down?
I have no idea. Would I be able to live there?
Facts.
Hey, would I be able to live there?
No.
Yes.
No.
I like that.
Facts. Here's my Vancouver living plan. This is just general stuff, cell phone, food, drinking out and meals, entertainment, movies, concerts, different stuff such as that I will be paying monthly. Yes, question?
How is rent only $483?
That is an estimate based on if I have roommates, and say I live in a place that is on average $2,000 rent per month, and I have 3 other roommates, that's $500 per month. I'm not sure the exact calculation I made at the time.
With roommates, you're spending $300 on food a month.
Those roommates must be
Well, that's
really
personal
cool.
for myself, and food costs more than you might expect. It's quite expensive, especially for a whole month accumulated.
Dude,
Well, one is working a
you're
job.
going to
So
a-
if I eat
50%
nothing
off,
but
right?
Costco hot dogs, you can get by with
You're
like
going to a
70
lot of
bucks a
movies
month.
and concerts a month. Holy crap.
I do enjoy movies. I have to admit that is a weak spot. I really do enjoy going to the movies, so that will be a weak spot, and I may have to rein that back if I do go down to Vancouver.
I want the $10 in gifts.
What kind of personal care is there for $50 a month?
That's like a hygiene.
You might be able to get a decent mani-pedi. Not really
He
decent.
needs a haircut.
Yeah, haircuts.
I'm going to go through a toothbrush a month.
Well, actually, doctors recommend you go through switch toothbrushes every single 3 months. Yes.
Where do you buy an electric?
Work environment. Fun, alive, and slow. I would like to take some more time to explain each one of these traits as they may seem slightly contradictory. Fun. For me personally, being on a film set is quite fun. I do enjoy being an actor and being on a film set, so since this is something I enjoy, I can consider this fun. A lot. Everything is always moving. There are always a million little different things going on a film set, whether it be a cameraman may be sick, he sneezes, and then he needs to go home, they need to find a replacement. That's just one example of one thing that can happen over the course of a day on a film set, which is why it can be so alive and active. Now, slow. This is for people who don't really enjoy being an actor. Being an actor can be a slow job. You can be required to take 10, 20 different takes of a certain scene over the course of just one scene when you need to be shooting it. So, depends on really the director, but it can be quite difficult to get a shot if the director is quite needy.
Why did you put 2 spaces before environment?
I felt like it.
Probably.
There's a slow pace. Kind of the same thing. I don't know why I repeated that, but here are some reasons behind it. I do like to take my time. However, as an actor, I am by far the most active person on set. And there is quite a team environment. Making a movie or a TV show is a difficult job, and it needs a lot of people to come together to make that final product, which is why it can create quite the sense of a team while you're working on a project together. Strengths that would benefit me. These are strengths that I have that I believe would benefit me on a film set. I am quite social. I'm always very engaging. I'm quite good at improvisation, and as I take leadership here in this school currently, I do believe I am quite a good leader and planner of events.
You're missing a smart ass.
I'm not allowed to say that. Work environment number 3. That's a fight solver. So, work environment number 3. People in this career cluster. Painters, sculptors, dancers, actors, singers. All of these are along the same vein. People who fell into my career cluster could be interested in any one of these different acting careers. Struggles. In the acting industry, there are quite a few struggles. Here I've listed 3. Rejection. You get rejected a lot as an actor. Even if you are a good actor, you can face rejection quite a lot for different acting roles. Living as a small-time actor can be quite terrible at first because you may not be living in the best conditions and you may not be eating the best of food. Finding and making use of connections. This can be difficult. You know, I am very engaging with people I know, and when I'm trying to make a good first impression, I can be quite engaging as well. But if I am nervous around someone, I tend to be quite quiet, and it's very nerve-wracking for me. So it may be difficult for me to make use of connections if I'm not perfectly aware of who the person is that I'm speaking with. Yes, question?
Is your struggle with connections, like in the real world, connected with your struggle with the connections class, as that you have an eye in the last report card in it?
Well, actually, it was not an eye in the last report card. The last report card, I didn't even get a grade, so.
Okay.
So, you guys are all on my board of directors. Not really. Chase and Tyler, you weren't actually there. Daniel and Jesse, you were there. Board of directors. Here, I chose one to represent here. She couldn't make it today, which is unfortunate. However, she will be picking me up. She is my mommy. My mentor, Monique Beck. Relationship. She is my mother and also my workplace manager. Similar to Daniel, who presented right before me. Importance. They are my parent, so they have always been a huge influence in my life. Their advice, she has always been able to offer sound advice, career-wise and personally. This is my bibliography.
What is your video?
It's coming up. Now, I would like, as a creative portion of this, I would like to exit out of this and show you a video I made this morning, along with throughout the months that we've been working on this project.
Sure.
Yes?
Well, you got 9 minutes still. You better make it worth it.
Yeah, you better wow us.
Here we go.
You better wow us.
We can watch it 9 times. It's a good video.
Alright, let's go.
This is my capstone project acting highlight reel.
Drop the lane.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god, my face, my production, my god, who is that? Who is that? That's a man. Oh my god. Who is that? People
Guys, I'm speaking right now.
This is not that people. Oh my god.
You're so young.
I was 15
Look
at
at
the
that
time.
nose of his, That man
I'm
is
going to
very
see the smile slowly fading from Arlene's face as she
I
looks
was
at
quite
the
nervous
video.
going into this, I have to say. Meets my swagger walk out of there.
He is cosplaying the Joker, my
Can you
friend.
say we live in a society?
We live in a society.
Yay!
90th percentile winner.
Dude, he's in the top 90% of all jobs.
Technically true. I got 97% on this project.
Only 97.
I could have put 10% off, but I wanted to be more humble.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Is that even a real story?
Wait, no, I want to see this one.
Unfortunately, obviously that is not related. Thank you for watching my capstone. I hope you enjoyed it.